another major success is in just the last few months. And this is, again, I don't want to give, I do want to give credit to people who are doing great work, but I don't want to credit him. I want to credit the crowd. But James O'Keefe has been doing these kinds of exposés for a long time. And we just saw his expose of IBM. We saw another one like Solafi, or I don't know how to pronounce it. I know how to spell it. He needs to do an expose on my light, which keeps changing colors. If you wonder what that's about, I don't know what's happening. But what James is talking about, he's doing ones on the border now, or with the airlines and the concierge services that are moving. I don't want to use the M word because they're moving illegal aliens around the country in huge numbers. And the thing is what James is reporting is that the dam has broken on whistleblowers. And I don't know if you remember back in 2020, actually, right after George Floyd died, I was like, we need whistleblowers, we need whistleblowers, we need whistleblowers. And James has always been a conduit to that. And people have been so scared. Well, the dam has broken. And it's like with this airline thing or with the IBM thing, like I went and did the space with him when he was breaking the story about IBM and their DEI requirements on Twitter or X or whatever. I was in the space with him, and you literally had people like calling his signal number. You had and going live just spontaneously to whistleblow more. You had people showing up to the space like on the spot. And the problem that he's starting to have now is that he's getting, every time something happens, they can't even have an all hands meeting or a partial hands meeting in the corporations or the institutions because whistleblowers are coming out of the woodwork to come tattle. And it's amazing. And this actually, like James says, is going to spill the guts of what's actually been going on inside these. If we can't end up getting our Senate hearing because we marched to 8 yards forward and just stopped for no reason, like Matt Walsh declares victory, where it's all good, guys. Okay, we showed our power. I don't know what the hell that was, but this spilling the guts from the inside thing is huge. So when it comes to the point where I mean, I think this year is going to be very interesting when it comes to the point like where big meetings go down at Harvard. Is he going to have a whistleblower in the room? Maybe. Very, very possibly. In lots of other domains. I mean, think of all the domains where we know corruption is happening. We got corporate, we got NGOs, we've got these different, like big companies, but we've also got universities. There are a lot of universities. Harvard's a big target. We've got all of these kind of other nonprofits like the Trevor Project. We've got, what's going on at Human Rights Campaign. Imagine if you end up getting a couple of people in
the
there.
Old atheist community.
Yeah, no kidding. You've got a million places where whistleblowers are just going to be able to start pouring forth. And if, imagine elections, like crap, like just imagine if the dam has truly broken, like James has said, just imagine the possibilities of spilling the guts of all of this. That's a huge thing that people have finally realized, that being afraid only makes it last longer and worse. And even if you have to do it anonymously with whistleblower layers of protection or whatever, that telling the truth is the only way out of this. Showing what's really going on is really the only path out.